More than half of the facts that I know about America before I came here were wrong.
Before I came to America, I thought courses will be very easy. However, when I came to here, I find that I need to spend a lot of time on a lot of assignments, and I feel a lot of academic pressure.
Now I'm getting used to American cultures, getting used to drink ice water even when it is freezing outside, getting used to those Chinese food that definitely destroy the reputation of Chinese food, and getting used to people always saying I love you when they don't actually love you for the most of the time. Not exactly the same as I imagined before I came here. It was September 2nd, 2013 when I arrived in Boston. By the time I walked out the Logan airport, I knew my life in America just began. I looked around both excitedly and nervously for the school bus that should pick me up at the airport, and a red van with white Worcester Academy on its side caught my eyes. There were two girls and a mid-aged history teacher waiting for me in that van. When we first met, of course they asked me how are you, as people here always do. And I said I'm fine, thank you, and you? Because that is what we were taught how to respond to this question in China. Though after a few days I realized that no one actually says that. In fact, I still feel lucky that he didn't say what's up, because I still have no idea what to respond to that question. Anyways, after we introduced each other, we began our way to the school. We discussed a lot in that van. As I was saying how I thought Americans were welcoming and friendly, the history teacher, who was the driver, was distracted by our conversation and almost forgot to turn right at the cross in the road. So before it was too late, he suddenly turned right and the car behind us freaked out and almost crashed into our van. The driver of that car rolled down the window and yelled something, but apparently the history teacher did not know any of these until after a while the car drove right next to our van. There were about 4 teenage boys sitting inside, and then all I saw were several middle fingers waving toward us. I was shocked how friendly and welcoming they were. Just after a few days I arrived, I saw a woman half naked walking on the street while we were having a school trip. Didn't really expect that. When I went back to China, my friend asked me how I felt about America. I thought about all the things I saw, and I said, unpredictable. America is unpredictable, and life is too. Sometimes there are things that happen in your life that aren't what you expected. No matter it is in a good way or a bad way, you just have to embrace the change and do your best to fit in the new situation.